It's big dog season, and you can't stay still because you want it. Talk that talk, George. You still scraping your plate because you hungry. Talk that talk.
We're loading up a Vantom House right now. The trucks are getting ready to back up under it. They'll pick up the house, strap it down, and get ready to move it to the site in Selma, Alabama. They have to get the house centered. That way it rides right. If it's over to one side too much, it'll list one way or the other. So the important thing is to get it centered on the trailer. Once they pull it out, they're gonna strap it down, flag it out, put lights on it for public safety, and then they'll get ready to hit the road in Selma, Alabama.
We're standing here on the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, Alabama. This is where the suppression of the civil rights movement occurred on March 7, 1965, known as Bloody Sunday. NACA stands on the shoulders of the men and women who courageously fought and continue to do so in the civil rights movement. Selma residents are so tired of the false promises. Politicians come here often on Bloody Sunday to make beautiful speeches, but nothing happens. NACA is here to change that. We have NACA's Best in America mortgage for Selma residents. No down payment, no closing costs, no fees, at a below market fixed rate without consideration of one's credit score. But what are we adding to that? Beautiful modular homes that are energy efficient and that affordable. NACA is going to build over 100 of these homes. So for the first time in decades, people are going to see new construction, and this is how we're going to do that. NACA rising and Selma rising. Hope is on the way, and NACA is in the forefront.
A new program in Selma will help increase the number of new homeowners in the city. Today, leaders announced a plan to build affordable housing for residents.
It's about home ownership. It's about thanking NACA for the work that they are doing here in our community. And again, I say thank you, Bruce.
This is just phase one of a very larger master plan. And so the biggest key is getting our people to get qualified, getting them to go to the workshop. Trust me, as long as we have qualified people, Mr. Bruce Marks is going to have us home.
It's hard to envision something you can't see.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
We wanted people to be able to actually walk in, see, touch, and feel the houses that we are talking about. We wanted them to actually feel the quality. These are not mobile homes. When this is completed, this house is going to appreciate in value and not depreciate in value.
Yep.
This is a home that is just equal to or better than the quality of a stick build.
From the West Alabama Newsroom, at least 100 affordable new homes are on their way to Selma as construction starts to ramp up.
Guess what, everyone? I just got an update from the drivers on the road. I was told the Whitney Lake is almost 5 minutes out from arriving to the construction site here for NACA in Selma, Alabama. Good morning, everyone. My name is Lamont Williams. I'm the project manager here in Selma, Alabama, overseeing the new construction for NACA. Guys, I can hear them. They're around the corner on Broad Street.
Look what's coming down the road. This is so exciting that, the first NACA home in our NACA Rising campaign is coming to fruition as we speak. So this is it. What you see behind me, the Whitney Lake, it's a beautiful 1,400 square foot house. Comes in 2 boxes. The other one is right down the road. We're putting it on the foundation now. The crane's gonna lift it. You see that happening in real time. NACA is rising in Selma. We're going to rise around the country, and we're going to do it the NACA way. Yes, we got this.
So we just finished setting the second half of the house. Once we set it and the crane pulls the cables out, we take a come along and pull it together and join it up, the marriage line tight. Makes a good, nice, airtight seal.
But what we're seeing right now, we have our contractors on there, McGee Construction. They're actually laying down the decking. And actually, when they put the decking board down, next they're going to put the felt paper down. We're going to start working and completing the roof. The second thing they're doing is installing the AC ducts above ceiling.
Let me take you inside, show you what it looks like in there, how things come together. Here we are in the kitchen. It comes from the factory. Everything's complete. The microwave is installed. The stove is in the unit. They can put it in whenever they get ready. All the plumbing is already ran. The sink's in. And as you can see up under the sink, all of your plumbing, your garbage disposal, everything's already there, ready to go. Dishwasher's installed, ready to go. Pretty much all they have to do is hook the power up, water up, and it's good to go, ready to go. Cabinets are all installed. The hood range, this microwave vents out, all of that is built and vented out the roof already, ready to go. Bathroom is the same way. All the plumbing's done, ready to go. Shower's done, toilet set, flooring's done. This is the master bathroom. This is one of our features. We do tile in the plant. And here's the master bedroom and master closets right there, as you can see. But the air handler is already installed, already hooked up and everything. The laundry room is right here. Everything's plumbed, ready to go. All you gotta do is put your fixtures in there and start. So you have another bedroom in here with a closet, and the water heater is actually in that closet, hooked up, ready to go, wired, everything. It just needs power and water turned on to the building. Panel box is in this bedroom here. This is the last bedroom. You see we have paint in here to finish painting after they do the drywall touch-up. The can lights are pretty popular. They go throughout the home. Each bedroom has some. They put them in the kitchen, the hallway, and it's good to go.
Extremely high quality and extremely durable. We're making affordable homes with the same technology that we use to make a five-star hotel. We built a home, for example, on Grand Bahamas Island 2 years before Hurricane Dorian went right over that home. Spent 36 hours slamming it with 190-mile-an-hour winds, no damage.
The way we do that is by building a very efficient, strong thermal envelope using a proprietary technology that we developed. It's a panel-based technology that has a much higher insulation value. It is much stronger, so it's climate resilient in high forces like high winds, in hurricanes and earthquakes. It allows us to achieve really high thermal values, including net zero homes, meaning homes that do not have any net use of energy off of the grid.
To actually be able to see the structure, I think it brings it closer. This can really happen. This can really happen. So I'm appreciative of that, and for them following through. Like I say, a lot of people have come through, and not just after the storm, before the storm is what they want to do for Selma. But this is coming from the inside out. And I appreciate that.
Everybody needs to be a homeowner. Too many of us rent.
Right.
And we know rent does not bring anything to the renter.
Right.
It's only to the owner. We have homes that need to be at least torn down, if nothing else.
Right.
This, though, is a much better solution. To see a house come up in a place where one has been destroyed.
Well, we're happy to be here and happy to help rebuild Selma.
Like I said, welcome.
Thank you, NACA. Welcome to Selma. I don't have my red shirt to hug, but it's in my heart.
Oh, here he come. Oh, Graysons back. Yo, Graysons back. Grayson, the basement driller. They've been drilling in the basement for long. They like it down there in the basement, though. And when I bring them upstairs, they hang out here for a little bit, then they go back to the door by the basement. Seriously, they go by the door and I say, they must want to go back down the basement. So I open up the door, they run back downstairs. It's like their private little condo down there. They like it down there, so. All right. Did you know if you're on Section 8 or you're on a government housing voucher program, you can use that payment that you're paying towards rent can now be used towards paying your mortgage payment. That payment that you receive from the government, Section 8 or whatever power charge program, can be used as income to help you purchase and pay for your home. That is huge. The fact that they are allowing you to use a Section 8 voucher or whatever government assistance that's being used to pay rent somewhere else can now be used to pay the mortgage on your brand new home. You can use your disability check if you're getting one, a Social Security check if you're getting one, whatever assistance you might be getting that's government-based can be used, because all this money, whether it's Section 8 or disability or Social Security, is all coming from Uncle Sam. The federal government's paying it. The federal government's allowing, and it's been going on for quite some time. So when I see people with Section 8 vouchers say, you can buy a home, they always look like they don't understand that. They don't get it. They don't get it. They just be at a loss. They be at a loss and don't understand these programs. That's why you need to give it a program like NACA, which I happen to love. Every time somebody says, where do I go? I say, go to NACA, start there. Everybody I sent to NACA has been able to purchase a home. They were able to purchase a home. Come here, Grace. You still need some loving, don't you? Where Ginger at? She can run right here back up there. Ginger, what are you over there doing? Oh, what are you over there doing? What you doing, Grace? You just been running around. Ain't you tired? Don't you want to go lay down and take a little nap for a little while? No? Okay. I always tell people, call NACA. Everybody I know who picked up the phone and went down there and called these people, met with them, got a house right here in Atlanta. Y'all do know, maybe you don't know, but you can get down payment assistance of up to $100,000 in Atlanta. In some cities, it's more than that. Y'all need to wake up. Owning a home is probably going to be the best investment you can make. And I'm saying it because I'm sick of seeing so many people in some really bad positions. Had they taken the time to purchase a home that they own with their Section 8 voucher, now they had to worry about nobody coming to inspect their house and throw them out and change the rent, buy a house. I love those homes that they're building in Selma. They're beautiful houses, especially in an area where no one was there building anything. A city where the civil rights movement got started, part of it got started, or, Selma, like many cities in Alabama, Alabama had suffered because of their, issues from during the civil rights movement. They're still lingering 50 years later. I'm forgetting my little shoulder. It's feeling good. They just took the stitches out, so the skin is still a little bruised. I don't know why these other ones weren't that bad, but these two, weird. But the stitches are gone. Just got to heal now. And then my arm was bruised somehow during surgery. I don't know. I did get clearance to go back to the gym. I just can't work out upper body. And then tomorrow I have another day of physical therapy. Physical therapy's been a doozy, but it's getting better. I heard some people say they went to physical therapy for 3 and 4 months. I'm like, what? Okay. Side story. My mother, I've been dealing with her for the past few days. I got a call from the leasing office about a whole bunch of crazy shit going on with my mother over there where she live at. And I had to stop everything that I was doing to deal with that. I mean, it's ridiculous. Today was day 3. Tomorrow will be day 4. And it's just reaching a point where, there's so much I want to say about this shit, but I'm just exhausted. It's 11:30 at night, y'all. There's so much I want to say about this situation, but I'll just save it for a better day. When I can do an 8-part mini-series about Alberta Hampton and that apartment that she just died to have. It's just weird. A building full of elderly people who knew they can keep up so much mess. Yeah, but they're human beings, Anyway, there's I did this video because I just did a video about, what are y'all doing? Come here, Ginger. You ain't said hello. Come here. Come here, Ginger. I ain't got no cookie for her. Oh, I do have something for Ginger she can eat. She'll be coming. Oh, Grayson has come. There you go. Come here, Ginger. Wait, I gave her till she ate it now. Oh, well. She grabbed that French fries and took off. No more French fries up here. I got maybe a few more out. See if I can lure her back over here. Come here, Ginger. Come here, Ginger. Come here, Ginger. Come here. Anyways, I did a video a day yesterday. So when did I don't know when I did a video about everybody. Only poor people need to own a house, which is so true. There's so many poor people. Unfortunately, in my family, there shouldn't be poor, but they are. They need to own a home because they live in some very crazy situations which could be avoided if they own a home. In many instances, what they're paying for rent and hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, their mortgage would be cheaper. I don't get it. I bought my first house at 23 years of age. Most of my life, I've lived in houses. That's why I always said renting was a luxury. Because it is a luxury. It's for wealthy people. Poor people like me and 2 smelly doggies need to be in a house. This is a much better situation. I got some friends in some apartments and I'm listening to them horror stories. I'm thinking, go buy a house. Paying $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 in rent and your car window has been broken in. How many times now? They don't have security over there. How many times they done broke into that damn car? And you paying how much in rent? It's time to move. Someplace safe. I don't know, something about these apartment complexes in Atlanta. I don't know what's going on in other places, but these apartment complexes draw a lot of bad issues. Break-ins, murder, all kinds of shit. It's like, okay, because you're living around 500 people. 500 desperate people trying to pay $4,000 a month in rent. I bet you a whole lot of shit is going on over at these apartment complexes. Shit. All this high-ass rent, all them people in there, yeah, I can imagine there's a lot of shit going on. Desperate times calls for desperate measures to pay that $5,000 in rent. Highest rent I ever had. The highest rent I ever paid in my entire life was $1,950. That was it. $1,950. That's the highest rent I ever had. Now, that was for a 2-bedroom townhouse where I shot I shot a lot of videos there. 2-bedroom townhouse. With a 1-car garage, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. It was beautiful, right? Walking distance to Grant Park in a beautiful neighborhood till them niggas started killing these folks over there. Not at my complex, but around the surrounding neighborhoods. Got rough there right after COVID. I said, okay, I got out of here. I've never paid over $2,000 a month in rent. I wouldn't. I'd buy a house. which is what I did. I was trying to buy in Miami, but I guess that didn't work out. I ended over here. But anyway, there are programs out there to help anyone buy a house, whether you have bad credit, good credit, zero credit, and no credit score. NACA don't even have check your credit score. There are programs where your credit score don't even matter because they don't check it. There's so many programs out there, bank statement loans. I mean, there's so many ways that you can buy a house. And while some people made a comment about that guy from the electrician who came in from Venezuela who worked on my home, and he paid cash for it. But you all have to understand something. This man is working on massive projects. He worked on my house under another company's name. They pulled a permit. The company he works for, this is very common, they're issuing him, I don't know quite how they pay. I know how I paid him here when they pulled the permit here. But he's working on other projects, massive projects, where he gets a check from his employer, and unfortunately, they are taking out taxes out of those checks. I'm not sure. He came across the border. He's here on the side. I think he's here on asylum. I'm not too sure how that works, but he is able to work. He is here. Came across the border. I guess the asylum program. Y'all have to research. For those of you who care, I don't give a fuck about these immigrants coming in. I say, come here and do whatever. Because you know what? They come here, they see something you motherfucking ignorant motherfuckers don't see: opportunities. Some of y'all are so busy worried about them. They over here hustling their ass off. The few little ones that have been involved in some incidents, the vast majority are here to take care of business. Something that is what this country is about. This country is based off immigration. Y'all need to, if you are stupid and ignorant about the country that you live in, please go sit down and shut the fuck up. Because I'm going to educate you real quick, fast, in a hurry. Some of y'all are fucking stupid. Starting with Donald Dumbass Trump. That ignorant motherfucker is dumb. This country's based upon immigrants migrating here. This country would be dead in the water if it wasn't for fresh blood coming here on a regular basis. Because some of y'all motherfuckers ain't about shit. And so we need fresh people to come to this country. Literally, some of y'all ain't about nothing. I know a whole bunch of about shit-ass niggas and white folks too. So in order for this country to keep moving, they got to import some folks in. And some of y'all just some motherfucking losers. That's just it. And moving on from that one. You can bitch and complain to the day you die. So what? They're going to immigrants have been migrating to this country for centuries, and it's going to continue for centuries, whether you motherfuckers like it or not. Now, he paid cash for a house. And y'all mad, hating. I wasn't. I was happy for him because he worked his ass off. That's a damn good electrician who could barely speak English, but he knew how to work to wire his house and when got other jobs. My first job he had in the U.S. was here, right here with me in this house. And he was here every day. Didn't even have a transportation or a car here first. Then got a truck. Starting from zero. And y'all mad? Look in the fucking mirror. Because some of y'all are failing in life. Not because he came here, because you were born here and don't even understand the opportunities that exist here in this country for your dumb ass. I know it. I see it every day. I've known that since the day I was born. I seize the opportunities. Some of y'all ain't doing shit. Oh well. But for those of you who are looking for programs, start with NACA. That's about the easiest one. There are different programs in different states and different cities. You can Google housing opportunities. I'll call a real estate agent and ask them. Start with NACA. NACA turn you on to everything. Or you can get out and hustle like, what is this man's name? I almost said it. Who went rounded up cash in 2 years, working his ass off, working every day, 7 days. I mean, y'all, he was here from sun up to sundown. He practically wired his house. He did excellent work and so humble and kind. Very responsible. And a good worker with good, I mean, just great. I wish I had more projects for him. Everybody's like, you need to renovate some houses. No, I don't. I'm not doing that. I thought long and hard about it and was trying to buy some houses and working towards some stuff and trying to, and I just said, I'm not doing this. First, I stopped trying to acquire these raggedy-ass houses. I found a house in the West End, and this guy wanted $300,000. I agreed to buy it, give him $300,000 for this house. And we just went round and round and round and round about this house, and I'm like, dude, I'm giving you $300,000, but it's worth so much more. Then don't sell it. Here you go. She finally came on over to me. Come on over here, Ginger. She finally came over here. She finally came over. She said, I had that. Okay, you came on over. This Ginger, y'all, you can have a little French fry. There you go. She came on over. You like that French fry? It was delicious, huh? Yes, it was good. You like that French fry? She came on over. Grayson, of course. Girl doggies are always kind of standoffish. Female dogs. Boy dogs, they're more aggressive. Ginger ain't the friendliest person. When people come around, she's kind of shy. She always, I remember Goldie was like that. Danny was like that. Okay. Oh, here, Grayson. It's a little piece of French fry here. You want it? Here. Ain't no more. There's no more. I can catch them on down through this. So many amazing opportunities. See, I tell my nephews and them all the time, y'all sitting in the lap of luxury, don't even understand it, don't even get it. So many opportunities, them niggas ain't worth shit though. They're just not. But I blame that on my sisters. It's okay to smoke weed. And them boys been smoking weed since they were little teenagers. 13, 14 years, maybe younger. I hate to smoke weed. Who would... I can tell y'all some stories about these dead-ass parents. Ain't worth shit, it's just... Maybe they get it together, like my mom say, God gonna take care of them, God gonna this, and Jesus and that, and all that. To listen to that for the past few days. Me and mama went at it these last few days. I wanted to choke that husband. That man called me from that leasing apartment. I couldn't believe what he was telling me. I was like, what? He said, you're telling me not to tell you. I was like, okay, that's when you should immediately have called me. When she told you not to tell me, you should have called immediately. The old leasing girl, she would have bring this phone off the hook. I had to go over there and deal with that mess. There's a lot I want to say about that. My mother and her Christian ways. So I can't stand that Christian mess. Fake bunch of fake ass shit. Y'all can take that Jesus mess. I can't stand it. Grayson, I wish y'all would go. I don't have nothing else for y'all to eat. Ain't no more food around here. Grayson, there's no more food around here. Anyway, I know y'all tired of listening to all this racket in the background. These dogs. Plus it's time for them to go to bed. Plus it's time for me to go to bed. I'm ready to make me. Anyway, it's about 11:41. I'm tired. It's been a long day. I wanted y'all to see that video from NACA. For those of you people asking, they don't know what these programs. I don't know who ain't heard of NACA. Some of y'all people, y'all got laptops and computers. What do y'all should use this for? Just watching porn or something? I don't get it. I don't know. I was always a resourceful person. I could find stuff and figure it out. But if somebody came to me with something, I really listen. What'd you say? I remember when Tony Boynton wanted you to buy a house. I was all ears. I was like, what? How? Within days of him telling me I could buy a house. Excuse me. Boy. Yeah, pick up some. Move. But within days of Tony Boy telling me to buy a house, I was at a realtor's office. In the back of her Mercedes, riding out to go find a house. And I found one. These damn hiccups back. Anyway, today is Wednesday, October 23rd, year 2024. I gotta include this and get rid of these hiccups and damn hiccups. I drink the soda. I'm out of here Wednesday, October 23rd, year 2024. I'm out, and I'll speak to y'all tomorrow.